All right, so everything shows that we're live. Hopefully that's true. As you come in, please say hi so that I can see that you're here, because it doesn't tell me who's here. So you can fly anonymously if you want to, but we love to know who's here and who we're talking to. So just give me a shout out when you come in. Tell me what temperature it is where you're at. It's 60 degrees here again. So we actually didn't have too bad of a day. They were expecting it to be cooler than it was. We were supposed to only reach a high of like 56 today. So we are pretty happy with what we got. We're down to 60. So I'm not sure what our actual high was today, but it was somewhere in the 60s. It was nice. Hi, Aunt Dora. Are you cold up there? I'm really hoping we get snow this year. We probably won't, but they're calling for a rougher winter than what we usually have. And they're saying we'll get snow, which is probably not true, but we can hope, right? It'd be nice for the girls to be able to build a snowman. Just a little one. You know, it'll melt in 2 days, but that's something. Hey, Shannon. I know what temperature it is where you are. You're close. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Becky. How's your weather up there? Are you cold? I'm just checking in, seeing how everybody is doing. You had 43. Okay, yeah, it's chilly up there. I can have your snow. Please send it this way. Just push it a little bit. Maybe if you guys all get out and blow your fans at the same time in the right direction, we can have your snow. Thanks for sharing, Ruth. I appreciate it. Always happy when people share. So we will be giving away a piece of jewelry at the end of the show tonight. We haven't done it in a few shows because it's been super slow and I was giving it to the same people over and over again. So I decided to slow it down just a little bit. So we'll give something away today. We have been hard at work on our new website. So the links to that were in our chats. Hi, Anita. The links to that were in our chats. So if you are in those chats on Facebook, you have the link already. That is shoppable immediately. The invoices went out from that app today or yesterday, so this weekend, and people have already paid them in there. So we know it's working. We've got almost 900 items loaded already, and we are still hard at work getting those loaded. I loaded the Fashion Fix sets today, our 4-piece matched sets that sell for $20. So okay, I'll get you a link. Mom says I didn't send a link for the show today. Thank you for reminding me. I will put it in the chat. But yeah, we've got those up for you. I have the 2 Z-necks that I have in stock that are from prior years, which you can no longer get. So I have those loaded on the site. Most of our earrings, so all the ones that I have duplicates of, are in the new website, on the new website. What you're saying happens to me all the time. Like, so let's just start a one and done there. I don't remember what the name of these is, but I've got 1 pair left. They're on the big side. These are black rhinestone beads. So little beads studded with black rhinestones. Then I call these planet beads in the center because they remind me of, Saturn with the rings. And polished silver beads. They're on a wire hoop on a fish hook back. You put that back on so you can see how big they are. You want those, Anita? We'll give them a number. They're number 51. They are yours. I had 1 pair left. So you are in luck. I wore those to meeting today. I didn't see you. You feeling okay? Max, can you hand me a piece of paper? I don't. All my paper is gone all of a sudden. Never mind, I got it. So 51 for Anita. And that's how we start the show. Okay, so we're doing one and dones today. Everything is the last piece of its kind. I may have it in another color, but I don't have any more exactly like what I'm showing. So let's go ahead and get started, and hope you get your fingers flexed so you can grab it before somebody else does. This one is Island Ice. in yellow. So we have, I call these cloudy beads because they have like little milky strands or cloudy strands. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know you're not actually sick. And then we have silver spacers along with silver chunky beads. And our earrings are the chunky yellow cloudy beads. This is a really pretty color of yellow. It's like a lemony yellow. Sits just above the collar on her blouse with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit right here. It's not going to quite reach mid-chest. So it is an upper chest type of necklace. So up in this area. Island Ice in yellow. This one is going to be, if I can get my numbers out, number 52. Soon we're also going to add the reply to buy on the Facebook shows, where once you put sold and the number, the ID number for the piece, it will actually add it to your cart. So it'll automatically be in there, which will be really cool. Thought that was a neat new feature that they have on our website. So the fastest one to type it in will get it. How about that? It also saves me from having to enter all those things into your cart afterward. So this one is Dizzying Discs in gold. This is a 3-layer necklace. This is snake chain, so that rounded chain. I call it cord type chain as well, because it reminds me of a cord. And then we have hammered discs in gold hanging from those. The earrings are the gold disc earrings. So let's see where the layers are. I always get them off center. This is the hazards of putting it over somebody's head rather than, Faye, you want number 53? That's the one I'm getting ready to show, isn't it? You're fast. So this is where the layers lay. One at the collar, one at the center chest, and then one in between. So this one belongs to Faye. This is number 53. Faye is not messing around. She came to buy tonight. I know she said she's looking for gifts for people. So I'm just interested in how many of these you're going to keep and how many you're actually going to give away. I have a hard time letting people buy them. Sometimes I just have to put it out there and let everybody have a chance at it. And then if nobody buys it, then I keep it. Because otherwise I'd keep everything. You feeling well, Faye? All right, this is Garden Greetings in orange. So this is actually 2 shades of orange. This one's kind of a yellowy orange, and then this one is a bright true orange in the middle of flowery discs. So those are rhinestones. Our earrings, also the rhinestones. This one, this mannequin needs to be closer or something. I'm having it really reach for her. Just below the collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here at the center chest. So we have Garden Greetings in orange. This one is number 54. Let's see. What else do I have out here today? Let's see. We've got some long purple ones too. Let's take some long purple ones out. Everybody loves purple. And this one is called Juicy Gossip. We don't have any Juicy Gossip here today, but we do have the necklace. If I hear any, I'll let you know. I'm kidding. I would never tell you gossip. Juicy Gossip in purple. So we have pearl type, we have the cloudy, and we have opaque beads. All different shapes. We also have some that are pretty translucent at the bottom, these crystal type beads at the bottom. So this is a longer necklace. We have the pearly beads as earrings. This one hangs in the upper abdomen. Hi, Jennifer. So mid-abdomen would be right about here. That's about waist length on her. She's kind of short-waisted, so I wouldn't take that too seriously. But it's about halfway between her waist and her bust. So we're going to go solidly in the upper abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang closer to her waist. Of course, if you're a little more well endowed than her, it's not going to hang quite that long on you. It would not on me. She's like a size 6, so you can kind of infer from there. This is going to be a little bit shorter probably on most of us. So this is Juicy Gossip in purple, and it is number 55. 55. So Becky says it's mid-50s, which is great for November. Yeah, in your area. Wow. Let's see. Gotta find a question. Here we go. 6 answers. I think we've got enough people to support a 6-answer question. Let's go with number 4. Name a job that's busiest in the summertime. A job that is busiest in the summertime. What do you got? I'm going to drink my water while you think. I'm so thirsty today. I think it must be because the heat's coming on. It dries us all out. Lifeguard, number 1. Very good. Lifeguard's number 1. What other job is busiest in the summer? Everybody's going to guess lifeguard. That was easy, right? Surf shop, not on there, but a good guess. Gardening, number 2. Yep, absolutely. Everybody wants their yards done, right? What else? Outdoor bar? I see where your mind is headed. No. Construction is number 5. Talking about the tiki huts. Pool cleaner. Oh, interestingly, that one was not on there. Landscaper. I think they just included that in gardening. That's all I can think of. Because it's not on there, and it should be. Travel agents. Hi, Tammy. Not travel agents. We're guessing jobs that are busiest in the summer. We're looking for answer number 4. So far, we've got lifeguard, gardening, and construction. What other one would be busiest in the summertime? A painter. There you go, number 6. Gotta let that paint dry. In the wintertime, it doesn't dry so good, especially around here. Too humid. Oh, road work. They probably included that in construction, but I don't know because it's not on there separately. What other one would be busiest in the summer? Everybody knows they do road work in the summer, right? Because our roads are torn up literally all summer. And summer's like 6 months of the year here, so that tells you our driving conditions most of the time. Movie theater. That is a good answer because they have air conditioning, but it's not on there. When we didn't have air conditioning, we used to go to the movie theater when it got really, really hot so that we could cool off. Amusement park jobs. That was number 3. We have guessed everything except number 4. And I thought this would be the first one. Something people want when it is hot outside. Hot, hot, hot. Hi, Rosa. Welcome to the show. The gym. No, nobody wants the gym when it's hot. Ice cream. Yeah, the ice cream vendors. Whether it's the trucks or the stores or whatever it is, our ice cream vendors are busiest in the summertime. Although I want it all year long. But you don't crave it as much when it's not hot. So that was it. The ice cream vendors. Tammy, good job. All right. Let's move on to our next piece. Let's do another long purple. A More to Love in purple. This is what I call a tassel necklace because we have tassels at the bottom. You can see we have all kinds of little trinkets at the bottom of this in purple. So we have a heart that has a little design on it in silver, and we have some purple beads and some silver beads, as well as some silver chain. I have this one myself in another color, and I really like it. The purple pearly beads are the earrings that come with it. They're very light purple. Of course, we have upgrade earrings for just about any necklace that we sell. So if you don't like the ones that come with it, we've always got more. This one falls down to lower abdomen. So it's going to be just below the waist with these tassels. And with the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to be down here in the lower belly. So you're going to sit all around like the belly button area, right in there. So this one is Amore to Love in purple. And it will be number 56 for tonight. So if you want to claim anything, just say sold and the number will be added to your weekly invoice, which goes out next Saturday afternoon. So I do weekly invoicing, and it's always on Saturday afternoon, evening-ish. And that's when you'll get an invoice for all your pieces. And then I mail them out on Monday. This is Bold Buds in yellow. This is a 2-layer necklace. We have the paperclip chain. You're looking for black necklaces, Anita. Okay. And we have the little yellow seed bead earrings on the other chain. The earrings are the little stacks of seed beads. Do you want short or long, Anita? Because believe me, I can accommodate just about anything. This one sits up around the collarbones, and then just below the collar, about an inch below the collar, with the 2-inch extension. This paperclip chain is going to be mid-chest, and this one is going to be collar length. So we've got Bold Buds. It is in yellow. This one is number 57. Number 57. Let's see. Number 58. Let's see if I got any black. Right up here. Good, it can be frustrating. Kind of depends on the day. You're open to seeing both. Okay. Max, when you get the chance, will you go out to the one and dones and bring me some black? Black, short and long. No, you don't have to move right now.
I'll bring a whole bunch.
Oh, for Anita. He says he's going to bring you a whole bunch, Anita. That may be good or bad. I don't know. Hey, Marlo. Good to see ya. This is Belly Ballroom. This is in orange. Max loves this one. If I had something to wear it with, I would have kept it already. But this is an orange, a dark orange. Oh, dark bright. I don't know. You know. This is set on a bar. We have faceted beads in teardrop shapes and round shapes, and a few marquee as well. Our earrings are those little orange beads as well. This is the length. The length. So just the hem of the collar, that little 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch, whatever, is sticking above the necklace. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to reach mid-chest. So right here. This is Belly Ballroom. It is in orange. Nice, nice fall color. Number 58. I don't know why I have no clothes this color. Okay, you have some short too.
Is it short out there too?
There should be. Should be right next to the longs. I know Max likes that one too. I feel like I need to get something that color. If it doesn't sell, I might. So this one is a longer one. This is Twilight Twinkle in black. So another tassel necklace. We have little black and silver beads, faceted beads, and then a silver tassel down below. Our earrings are the little strands of the black and silver beads. This is the length. So we're hanging almost at mid-abdomen and then down below. So this would reach about the waist of your pants. 58 to Isabel. Gotcha. You saved me from buying more clothes. With a 2-inch extension, it is going to go down into this lower belly area.
Her and Mason just have to take a day trip.
Yeah, Max says you and Mason will have to take a day trip. Because I got enough necklaces for you to look through for you to spend the whole day here. So this one is going to be number 59. It is Twilight Twinkle, and it is in black. Number 59. He just wants me to clean out my jewelry room. Do you hear that? No, it's okay, Dora. That's better. He doesn't want me to buy more jewelry. Trust me. No. He doesn't want me to buy more jewelry. Dora bought it so that you didn't have to buy me a new blouse or dress. Isn't that rude? No, I'm kidding. Max is our comedian. He keeps everything moving along. All right, this is Timeless Talisman. This is also a long necklace. This is in black. We have that black stone in the center, faceted around the edges, and then nice smooth center. I don't know what shape to call this because when they round the corners, I'm really very confused around the sides. And then we have the silver tassel on the bottom. Our earrings are silver tassels to match that. This is the length. So hanging just above mid-abdomen with this pendant piece. And then the tassels go into the lower abdomen with the 2-inch extension that's hanging in the lower belly area. So we have Timeless Talisman in black. This one is number 60, which makes it time for another question. Let's see what kind of crazy questions we've got today. Some days they get kind of crazy. I just want to read you this one. We're not going to guess this one, but I shared this one with my mom earlier, and this is why I have to look at the questions before I ask them to you, because I don't know if they mess up or what the deal is, but some of these make no sense. So this one says, besides a house or car, name the most expensive purchase in someone's life. These are the answers. Gondola, motorboat, lifeboat, and ark. Do you see a pattern here? All boats. And where is it that you can buy an ark? Because I would be very interested in knowing that. Although with today's craftsmanship, I'm not sure that I would want to trust my life with it. I'm just curious to see what it's going to look like. Okay. So let's move on to an actual question that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5 answers. Let's go with number 2. Name something a grandmother might want her grandchildren to learn. Something a grandmother might want her grandchildren to learn. Sewing or crochet, that was number 3. Knitting, sewing, crochet was all in there together. Cooking, well, they put family recipes in there, so that would be cooking. Manners, number 4. Let's see. My grandma made the best Jell-O poke cake. I have never figured out how to do it right. Cards, family history, number 2. That was it. Family history. So let's see. So one we didn't get yet. Yes, we got one. We have one more. And this is assuming that they're from somewhere else. Reading. Reading is not it. It's closely related though. And if they're from somewhere else, they might especially want their grandchildren to learn this. Not gardening. Let's see who's going to get it. Language. Yes, their native language. So very often when they immigrate to this country, they are taught English. And through the generations, that language is no longer spoken in the family. So it's nice when grandparents or whatever try to teach the grandkids their language. It's always good to have more than one language. It actually builds connections in your brain. So You know, if you want to make yourself smarter, learn another language or start learning another language. Build those pathways in your brain. All right. That's my public service announcement for today. I didn't know that I did public service announcements, but since I do, there you go. That's it. All right. We're going to do a short black, and we'll do another color for a minute. This is Vivid Vibes in black. This is a short length black necklace. We have black chunky beads. We have wavy silver discs as spacers and polished silver round beads. It has a larger gauge chain. Our earrings are the round silver beads. This is the length, so it's hanging right. I hit my mannequin. She's never going to forgive me. Right at collar length with the 2-inch extension. It is not going to meet mid chest. It is still going to be an upper chest necklace, so up in this area. This one is Vivid Vibes in black. It is going to be number 61. All right, let's see. Number 62. I'm going to do an orange again. This one is called Textured Trailblazer. Actually, just entered this one on the website. Textured Trailblazer in orange. All right, let's get this all to hang the right way. There we go. So these have orange with white marbling, kind of a scalloped pattern around the edges. Let's see if I can hold that still so you can see that. Actually focuses a little bit better out here. So this is kind of a muted orange. It's not a bright orange. Our earrings are those same type of beads, the orange. Of course, they like to get trapped in the tag. Let's let it loose. There we go. So let's put this on our mannequin. This one hangs up here, just below the collarbones. So right about here. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down just below the collar. So that's going to move this piece basically right here. A nice short length. I like these for like wearing in V-necks or scoop neck because you have that skin there. This is Textured Trailblazer. It is in orange. This one is number 62. 62. Yes, I'm repeating myself today. It's one of those days. I think every day is one of those days. Is anybody not having one of those days? I begin to think it's just one of those lives. Every day. Let's see. This is Flight of Fanciness. These are gold rhinestones. So in the marquee shape, fashioned into a feather shape. So this is pretty snazzy. The earrings are those same marquee rhinestones that are in the necklace, making up the feather. This is the length. So sitting right there at the collar. It's a little bit flashier than you can see on screen because it's not sparkling that much. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit in the upper chest. You'd have to get out of your fog to figure it out. Okay. This one is Flight of Fanciness. This one's a really pretty one. It is number 63. 63. Okay. I have so much black. You just don't know, Anita. So much black. Let's see. I like this one. Let's try this. Got all the pretties today. If I can get them loose. I put these on big shower rings because they work really well. So hold the necklaces. This is called the ruling class in black. So we have black stone beads. We have rhinestone spacers. So these little spacers have rhinestones on them to add a little sparkle. Then we also have the polished silver beads. The earrings are the black stone beads. This is the length. So sitting right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension, still going to be in the upper chest. So right up here. This one is the ruling class in black. It is number 64. 64. Let's see what we got over here. Got some more yellow. I've got some more purple. I got all kinds of stuff. This is Rio Rainfall in yellow. These are faceted teardrop beads, semi-translucent, stacked in tiers from a silver arch. So silver bar. Our earrings also the faceted teardrops in yellow. This is the length. So our bar is up here above the collar. All the beads fall from the collar and down. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to meet the mid-chest. So this one is Rio Rainfall, and it is in yellow. It is number 65. Which brings us to our next question. Let's see if we can find a not so crazy question. 5 answers. Let's try number 4. Name something specific you do when talking to a child, but not usually when talking to an adult. Something specific when you are talking to a child, but not usually to an adult. I've got coffee on my coffee burner over here. And one of these things, it keeps my coffee warm, or warms it back up if I let it get cold. So I've got my coffee sitting on it because it got cold. So I've got water and coffee. Squat down and get on their level. Yeah, that was number 5. Yep, coming down to their level. Everybody's been well versed on talking to kids. Baby voice, number 1. Changing your pitch. Shake your finger, not that. If we do that, they're not going to talk to us, Ruth. Although we usually do that. I've shaken my finger at an adult a few times too. I have other hand signals that I use for adults. Yell if they're in another room. Nope. I do that to adults too. Change the tone of voice. Yeah, that was changing pitch. That was number 1. We're looking for number 4. What else would you do if you're talking to a child, which you might not do if you're talking to an adult? Say their full name. Oh, yeah. See, Maxwell knows that he is in trouble when I call him Maxwell, because that's when I'm trying to get his attention, and it hasn't worked yet. Give them instructions on something. Nope, those are not on there. Something specific you do. Yeah, use small words. There you go. That was number 4. You don't want to use big words. There are 2 more answers. I'm going to give you a couple more seconds to get those guesses in, and then I'll tell you if we don't get them, because we don't want to be guessing all night. We want to see jewelry. Another thing specific thing might you do? Talk slowly. Yes, number 3. That was one of them. Another one that makes it more entertaining when you talk to kids. What would you do? We're talking to a child. I know some of you are just slightly behind me because of the feed. That's why I'm kind of giving you a second. Be funny. This does include being funny. It's a way of being funny. Use pictures, not pictures. Use a different voice. Nope, not that. It is make faces. Don't we sometimes, arrange our faces differently or be more animated with our face if we're talking to kids? I know I do it. But I'm kind of like that anyway. I'm a little weird. But yeah, we tend to make faces or use expressions. Use different expressions when we talk to kids. Which means we must be boring adults, right? Because we don't use it with other adults. All right, this one is called Urban Circus. Urban Circus. We have yellow acrylic pieces. A little. And hammered texture silver pieces. And then our earrings are the silver pieces as well. This is the length. So it is about 1/2 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to hit mid-chest. Why are you laughing at me, Mom? That's rude. This is Urban Circus in yellow. Even my mom knows I'm weird. Isn't that great? I know, Anita, and I had it in another color, but everything's sold out. We just have one yellow left. Even the yellow went fast. Just that last one. And that's because for a long time, I didn't show one and dones as much because I had so much other stuff to show, and I still do, but I decided we needed to move some of these one and dones out of here and make, I know I said I was a little weird. I got what you were saying. Decided we needed to show them to make room for more. This is Musically Mojave. This is a long necklace. Purple crackle stone. So you see that veining in it. And then we have the little silver trinkets hanging off the bottom. Our earrings are the tassels. This is the length. So right here at mid-abdomen, it's just below mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going down into that lower belly area. So we have Musically Mojave. It is in purple. Oh yeah, we have our crackle stone, ladies. Just love the crackle stone. Number 67. It's not my first choice, but I do have some crackle stone pieces now because they make such cute stuff. You almost can't resist wearing something just a little bit different. This one, I have a matching necklace and bracelet. Of course, you do not have to buy both. I just have them available and they do match for those of you who like the sets. This is called Social Glistening. It is in gold with white rhinestones and little clusters of white rhinestones. Our bracelet exactly matches the necklace, and it is also the adjustable clasp, so we have the extension on it as well to make it fit your wrist. This is the length, so it's a little smaller necklace, up here at collar length with the 2-inch extension, still going to sit in the upper chest. So this is Gorgeously Glistening and the matching bracelet, which is hanging backwards on the tag. Number 68. You want the bracelet. I think I may have more than one of the bracelets. I haven't scanned all the bracelets in yet. So I will put that down. 68 bracelet. Put it down as 68B. And don't worry, I don't mind breaking up the sets. It doesn't bother me at all. Not even a little bit. Brags to Riches in black. These are black faceted beads along with silver faceted beads. And then we have smaller faceted beads hanging down from the larger ones. Okay, Rosa, you want 68 the whole set? Gotcha. I will make sure you get the whole set. All right, this is where that hangs. So just below the hem of that collar with the 2-inch extension, not quite mid-chest, but really, really close. So this one is Brags to Riches. This is in black. It is number 69. I have to make some space on my board. I've been hanging things over here as I've been adding them to the website. So my board is a little bit congested right now, but that's okay. Also in black, I have, we call this the bee necklace. Galaxy Gallery. This is black with iridescent rhinestones. So black beads, opaque beads, iridescent rhinestones. They kind of look like a bee. That's why we call it the bee necklace. Teardrops and round beads in that black, marquise shaped in the iridescent rhinestones, which means that they're going to reflect every color. The earrings are the tassels. This is the length. So it's sitting a little bit above the collar, a little bit below. So it's about half and half right now. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down to here, which is going to bring the whole thing down to in this area. So we have Galaxy Gallery. It is in black. It is going to be number 70. Number 70. Okay, I gotta find another question. We're moving through these fast. That's good. That means we can show more in the time we have, right? Because we're only at 42 minutes. We're not even at an hour. Let's see. How about this one? All our procrastinators, get ready, okay? And we all have a little bit of a procrastinator in us. I read a meme on Facebook the other day that says when I open the dryer and the laundry's still a little bit wet, it's almost like the dryer's procrastinating for me. I can relate to that because that means I get to start it again. I don't have to fold them yet. But anyway, this question has 6 answers. And it's for our procrastinators. We are going to take, let's try number 3. Name something people postpone doing for as long as possible. Something people postpone doing for as long as possible. I have so many of these. They wouldn't even fit on this list. Paying their taxes. That was number 3. You got it on the first one. Paying your taxes was number 3. So what else? Folding the laundry. Me too. If you can wear it out of the basket, why not do it? Writing their term paper. That one was not on there. Cleaning. Yep, that was number 4. Your housework. Gotta put that housework off. I don't mind washing and drying my laundry. I really don't, but I hate folding it and putting it away. Or hanging it up and putting it away, whatever. I just hate it. I need to hire somebody just to do that. Washing your car, that should be on the list because I have put it off for 3 months now. Not on there though. Going to work. Yes, that was number 5. I had to look and see which number it was. Going to work, absolutely. Why go any sooner than you have to? We don't want to be there anyway. Teaching their kids how to drive. That also should be on the list because that is scary. Food shopping. Food shopping is not on there, but I do put that off too. I hate going to the store. Instacart is my best friend because then I don't have to go. Sorry, my voice is a little rough. It's still, my voice hasn't come back all the way. Hi, Violet. Good to see you tonight. I appreciate you stopping in. Let's see. There are 3 things left. 3 out of 6. Something people postpone doing for as long as possible. If we don't get them in the next couple of answers, I'm going to give you the answers, as we don't want to dwell on the questions for too long. It makes it boring for everybody. We want to see the jewels. All the crown jewels, right? Going to bed. Oh, that's a good one too. They must have asked men, because that's not on here. Getting up in the morning. See, I also do that, but that's not on there either. Going to the doctor or the dentist. That was number 2. Yeah, I always try to put that off. I'm like, maybe I'll get better if I just wait a couple more days. Paying bills. We got that one. That was number 3. We have 2 more. And it was number 1 and number 6. Number 1 and number 6. Something people postpone doing for as long as possible. See, I postpone going to bed, and that's why I have to postpone getting up, because I didn't sleep. Getting married. Oh, that's a good one. Violet, exercise. Yep, losing weight or their diet. That was number 6. And their will. You got it, Anita. That was number 1. Writing out a will, because we never want to think we're going to actually need it, right? Even if our age is kind of creeping up there a little bit, or, rising fast, we don't want to think we're going to need one. So don't want to make out that will, but it is super important. And as we found out when my first husband died, also, along with your will, this is my second public service announcement for the day, so take what you want from it. If you have specific instructions or things that you want done upon your death, a certain way that you want it handled, write it down. Write it down, get it notarized, give it to one of your friends or family members that you trust, because if you don't, the people who are left will do whatever they want. Usually if you have it in writing and it's notarized and stuff, they tend to view it as official and they will honor your requests. But so even though he had been with us most recently, his family came in and took his body and took it back to their church and had it buried in the churchyard. So my kids were not able to take custody of their father's remains. They are somewhere in Monroe. So that is an important thing. Had we had it down in writing, we would have been able to do what the children wished instead. Anyway, so they totally disregarded his wishes because they had different beliefs and did what they wanted. Isn't that fun? What's already kind of a traumatizing time made worse. So there you go. Make out your will. Put your final wishes in it. This is Opalescent Oblivion. This is in gold. So these are opalescent stones. I'm going to bring it up close to the screen so that you can see. This is kind of pearly. It reflects in different colors. This is set in gold. The earrings are gold tassels. This is the length. So set right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to be in the upper chest, just above mid-chest. So not quite making it to mid-chest. This one is a really pretty one. This is Opalescent Oblivion. It is in gold. It is number 71. Let's see. Let's start a second layer. Number 72. Let's do something fun. Earrings. Donut delivery in pink. Cute little donut earrings. Brown with pink frosting. They each have a little bite out of them already. I guess the mouse has been nibbling on them. These are set on tiny hoops. This is the size. These are the 1/2-inch size hoops. So I have 1 pair of these left because I had to keep a pair, you know. So these are number 72. Donut delivery in pink. Yeah, I'm going to wear them in service, Anita. I think they should make coffee ones next so I could have a coffee and a donut so that we can wear them in service. I think that's reasonable. Popping Promenade in yellow. So these are yellow opaque beads with little yellow spacers. Our earrings are also yellow beads. This is the length. So sitting right above the collar with the 2-inch extension. Going to be just below the collar here, about a 1/2 inch below the collar. So we have Popping Promenade in yellow. Don't worry, I have so much in black, Anita. This is number 73. And you know you can come over anytime. I did move it to my room now because we had to empty out the jewelry room so that the girls could have a room. But I still have it all up where you can see it. Don't worry. How about some black on black necklace? Because I like the black metal. Think about what it's called. Black metal. We call it something else at Paparazzi, but the social media doesn't like it, so we don't say it. So this is the black metal with black beads. This is called Time to Runway in black. So we have black faceted beads, black smooth beads, all hanging kind of clustered around this chain. There we go. Had to put that one down. The earrings are the black smooth beads. This is the length. So hanging just above the collar with the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang about 1 inch below the collar. You want this one, Anita? Okay. This one is number, I had to look and see where I was at, 74. Time to Runway in black. 74. Number 75. 75 is a choker. So for those of you who like the chokers, this is a gold choker called Slimmer Glimmer. These are brushed texture gold circles on a snake chain. So our chokers come with a longer extension. So if you don't like the choker length, there is enough extension to make it a short necklace instead. So if I can get it around her neck. So this one's actually sits right like that as a choker. With the extension, it's going to sit down here to about collar length. So with that extra extension, it'll sit right there. These are great, though, for open neck shirts, you know, like the collared shirts with the buttons, because you only have that little triangle that's open at the top, and this will sit right there in that space where the collar is open. And then you can also stack it with a longer necklace that will hang down the front. So this is Slimmer Glimmer in gold. That's okay. You can just use some more of the extension. It is number 75. Is it time to ask a question again? Goodness. Let's see. Five answers. Let's go on number 5. Name a reason you might skip lunch. What's a reason you might skip lunch? Lunch is not important. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If I eat breakfast, I'm skipping lunch. I usually eat brunch. Dieting, number 3. Busy, number 2. Hey, too busy. That's happened a lot. To lose weight. Yep, that one's on a diet. That was number 3. That's another reason you might skip lunch. Good reason to skip lunch. Lab work. Oh, not on there, but good. A reason you might skip lunch, Anita. Name a reason you might skip lunch. And broke is not on here. Not hungry, number 1. That's what usually happens to me because I eat breakfast late. So if I eat breakfast, I'm not hungry for lunch, which is why I eat brunch. Eat right in between. Having a big dinner later. Not on there, but a good thought. You're working through it or you have a meeting. Number 4. One more reason that you might skip lunch. Can't figure out what you want to eat. I thought that was common. That's usually what happens to me. It's not on there. Can't stop at work. That one's on there already. One more reason. And you may not just skip lunch. You might skip breakfast. You might skip dinner. You might skip snacks. You might not eat anything at all. Not hungry. Not hungry was number 1. Looking for number 5. You are sick. You got it, Shannon. You are sick. No reason to make yourself feel worse, right? Everybody knows that answer. All right. Next up, we have special treatment in gold. Another one of our bar necklaces. This has white rhinestones. Yep, all of them are white. I had to look because it was reflecting funny in here. White rhinestones. Ah, I got a yellow light on back here. Hang on. There we go. Let's try this again. White rhinestones in teardrop and round shapes set on a gold bar. Our earrings, also the white rhinestones set in gold. Couldn't figure out why I was getting such a yellow reflection. There we go. Sits right up at the collar with the 2-inch extension. Sits down to just above mid-chest. Not quite on there. This one is special treatment in gold. The white rhinestones. This one is number 76. Let's see. Number 77. I got some more really good black ones. I got some long black ones. So let me see. Give me just a second to get this out of here. So I've got things stacked up in front of it. Another black on black. So we've got the black metal and the black pendant. This is a little bit longer one. So it's called Harbor Harmony in black. So we have the black metal. This is a hammered oval around the outside and a smooth oval black bead in the center. Our earrings, you don't even need to upgrade these. Look at this. The black beads with the hammered black setting. This is the length. So hanging just above mid-abdomen or down to mid-abdomen. I don't like where it's hanging on Instagram because it's like behind the words. I hope you guys can see that. With the 2-inch extension, going to hang down to about the waistband of where your pants are. You know, we all have those low-rise pants now. That's where that is. So this one is Harbor Harmony in black. This one is number 77. Let's see. Number 78. Let's do a long purple one. This is called Coral Reefs. This is kind of a lilac purple. It's a long one. Little clusters of beads in opaque and semi-transparent. The semi-transparent ones are faceted like crystal. The earrings are the opaque purple beads. This is the length. So down again to mid-abdomen with the 2-inch extension. Down here more around the waistband of your jeans. 77 to Becky. You get it. This one is going to be number 78. Coral Reefs in purple is number 78. $77, Becky. All right, got you down. Let's see. Oh, I like this one too. I love the wire wrapped beads. I don't know what it is about them. I love the cage beads and the wire wrapped beads. I guess because they're not typical beads that we see on every single necklace. This one is called Classical Cadence. And I'll show you those wire wrapped beads up close. But this is 3 layers. So we have a small gauge chain layer. We have a larger gauge chain layer. And then we have the layer that has the beads on it. So these are silver wire wrapped beads, as well as black opaque beads. Sorry, my nose tickles. Get some hand sanitizer. Let me show you these wire wrapped beads. So they're a silver bead, and they wrap the outside of them with wire to make a pretty texture on the outside. I don't know if you can see that well. The earrings are the black opaque beads. This is the length. So this is more of a mid-length necklace. It's going to hang right here at the bust and just below it with the 2-inch extension. Still not quite going to make mid-abdomen. So it's going to be all upper abdomen for this one. This is Classical Cadence. It is in black. It is number 79. There we go. Got that on there. Number 80. Number 80 is Framed in France in orange. These are orange moonstones. These are called cat's eye moonstones because you can see like that line through the center. That's what makes them cat's eye. They're in a muted orange, kind of a scalloped edge around the outside. Our earrings are the small moonstones. This is the length. So if you don't particularly like orange, this one might work for you because it's kind of a brownish orange or a tannish orange, not quite the bright orange. So this one hangs at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to sit down here just above mid-chest. We all know who somebody likes the moonstones, right? There's several people on here that love the moonstones. Rosa, you'd like number 79? You can have it. This is framed in France. This is going to be number 80. And don't worry if you decide later you want something. The replays are always up. They're always posted on my site, the Instagram or the Facebook site. You can rewatch them and you can put in a claim. As long as it hasn't already been claimed or I haven't run out, it's yours. So I do check those. They send me notifications. So if you see something and you decide later, hey, I should have bought that, just put it on there. I will get it. Above the clouds in orange. These are dewy orange beads. So a more orange, brighter orange. These are teardrop faceted beads. And then our earrings are miniatures of those teardrop faceted beads. This is the length. So it is going to hang just above her collar. With the 2-inch extension, it is hanging here in the upper chest. So about halfway down the upper chest. We also have some earrings that match this. This is above the clouds in orange. And this is number 81. You know how it is? I do this because I go to the store and I see something and I go home and I think about it for like 3 days. And I kick myself because I should have bought it while I was there. And you know what happens? You go back to the store. When you finally get back there like a week later, it's not there anymore. So I always post my lives so that you're able to still claim things. So even if you just like them, you can write them down and then you can kind of look at it and think about it. You decide you want it, just let me know. I'm horrible for doing that. I should have just bought it to begin with. Let us see what is on here. Okay, I have a long black. This one is called Fiercely Fall. So appropriate, but it is in a black metal. So we have a crinkled leaf or crumpled leaf type pendant. This is on a long black metal chain. The earrings are the black metal tassels that match the chain. This is the length. So hanging down here around waist length with the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down into that lower belly area. So this is a longer one. This is Fiercely Fall in black. And that is again with the black metal chain as well. Number 82. See what I got over here. Number, I like this one. Number 83. Let's do a black and gold. I like this black and gold one. I have this one myself. I kept one. This is called Extra Exclusive. It's in black and gold. So these are black pieces at the bottom, and they have little glitter flecks in them. You see that? They reflect some different colors. They mostly look red on the screen, but they reflect different colors. And then this is in a gold setting. The earrings are those same pieces, so no need to upgrade these. You've got matching earrings already. This is the length. So mostly above the collar, little bit below the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is going to come down here. It's still going to be in the upper chest, not quite mid-chest. So this one is Extra Exclusive, and it is in black. It is number 83. Y'all still hanging in there? Number 84. 84 is also a longer necklace. This is made with suede cord. This is called Homespun Artifact. Almost can't say that. In black. So suede cord around a double silver teardrop. And then our earrings are the black suede teardrops on a silver back. So those of you who like the more like natural look, this is a more natural piece. It does hang down to mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to have it down more around the belly button. So we have Homespun Artifact. It is in black. It is going to be number 84. And if you have to leave, don't feel guilty. I know this is a little bit longer show than usual. We're trying to do that on Sunday because more people are available on Sunday, and I'll keep going basically as long as people are buying. So once everything kind of starts to wind up, we'll shut it down. But for right now, we are good to go. I have so much stuff back here. I don't think you can even use up my stuff. You honestly don't. Let's see. Number 85 will bring us to another question. This is soon to be Mrs. And I do have this in all black. So if you like this style and you want it in black, they're not pearly beads. They're just the opaque beads. I'll show it to you in a minute. I do have it in black. This is soon to be Mrs. in multi. These are silver, blue, and purple, like a plummy purple bead. We have little strands of beads hanging down from the original chain. The earrings are the blue pearly beads. This one's a one and done, which is why it's in this show. Everything here is a one and done. Just above the bust for length. With the 2-inch extension, it's actually going to sit on the bust. Right down here. Looks like my Instagram camera has turned. There we go. So right here with the extension. This one is soon to be Mrs. in multi. I'm going to put them both under the same number. So it's going to be 85. But let me show you the black one as well. So that we can put them under the same number. So same length, same exact style, but in black beads. I do have 2 of these in the black, which is why it's not in the show. This is the soon to be Mrs. in black. So this will also hang to the bust. That one's number 85. All right. What else do I have on my desk? Look at this. We are unloading. We're unloading my desk. Isn't that great? Oh, wait, I have so much more. Let's see. I also have a short necklace with those wire wrapped beads and the black beads from earlier. So shorter version of that necklace. You could possibly even stack that one with this. So this is called Party Spree. Party Spree has polished silver beads, faceted black beads, and then we have the wire wrapped silver beads again, hanging from what looks like a doubled chain. The earrings are the black faceted beads. This is the length, so hanging down basically to the collar. Maybe a little bit over if I actually laid it right. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit about here. So we have Party Spree in black. This one is number 86. And I completely forgot to do a question. So let's see. 4 answers on this one. This should go quickly. 4 answers. Let's go with number 3. What do you do for your dog that makes him the happiest? What do you do for your dog that makes him the happiest? Let's see what you got. We can tell who has a dog and who doesn't. Scratch his butt. That one wasn't quite on there. Walk him. Walking wasn't on there. Treats also not on there. Rubbing belly. Well, petting him was on there. That was number 4. Taking him on a ride. It's not on there. Letting him outside. Also not on there. Look at you guys have great guesses, but they're not on there. They were more basic than that. Can you believe they're more basic than that? How dare they? Very, very basic. Let him sleep on the bed. Oh. Okay. Give him table food. Well, it does say feed him. So I guess we could count that as feed. Pet. Pet was number 4. Yeah, they don't know dogs. You've got to do specific things for dogs. But they were very basic. So we've got feed. We've got pet. What other 2 things might they like for you to do for them? These dogs. Play with them. That was number 3, Shannon. You got it. And number 2. Anybody want to guess what number 2 is? Dog park. Fetch. Good answers. But nope. This will make him look pretty. And something they like. Something they'd like that makes them look pretty. Look at that. fancy. Take him for a ride. Nope. Not under. Grooming. That is really close. It was brushing them. Brushing them. Because it feels like petting, but only better. And I know because when I get a headache, I like the girls to brush my hair. It feels so good when you have a headache. Or Max to rub my head, brush my hair. So brushing them was number 2. Get them a companion. Let's not go there. We don't need any more. All right. Our next piece is also in purple. This is called Layer After Layer. I do have this in a bright pink, hot pink, if you prefer hot pink. But the hot pink is not a one and done, which is why I don't have it in the show tonight, because we're doing one and dones. So we've got 4 strands that are half purple, half silver beads, polished silver. The earrings are the purple beads. This is the length. So hanging from the mid-chest down to just above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to sit right here on the bust. So this one is Layer After Layer. This is the purple version. As I mentioned, we do have the pink. This is number 87. I have the pink one because it matches one of my shirts. So, yeah, you gotta match your clothes. Sometimes. Let's see. Here's a cute one. If you're into cute. This is Happy Looks Good on You in blue. We have the little happy smile faces with blue and pink beads, seed beads. Okay. You go ahead and take Mason to bed. We have a larger gauge chain, so this is the second layer. Our earrings are the little stacks of blue and pink beads. This is the length. So hanging just above the collar with the 2-inch extension, gonna hang just below the collar. So about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch below the collar. This one is Happy Looks Good on You in blue. It is number 88. So we will dispense with the questions for the rest of the show. Let's go ahead and pick a winner while everybody's still here. Let me get my wheel up. And we will get a winner for our free piece of jewelry today. And that will be reflected on your next invoice. So there will be a $5 credit, which is the amount that you pay for the jewelry. All right, let me spin. Let's see who we've got. Are you going to hear the noise? All right, Rosa, you are a winner tonight. So you're going to get one of your pieces of jewelry free for this week. And that will be reflected on your invoice. There will be a $5 credit. So you'll only be paying for, as of right now, 2 of your pieces. But you also have the Friday show to add things. And you can add things throughout the week just by messaging me or commenting on the videos. So you have the option to add things if you'd like to. Our next piece is the Grit Crowd. The Grit Crowd in black. This one is brass and black. So good for our fall and winter wardrobes, because we have the antiqued brass beads and also crystal type beads, and then the black opaque beads in a couple different sizes. So the color contrast gives us a little bit of more interest. The earrings are on a brass back, and they are the opaque black beads. This is the length, hanging right there at the collar with the 2-inch extension. It is still going to be in the upper chest right here, so not quite making mid-chest. This one is called the Grit Crowd, and it is in black. This is number 89. Number 90. I believe we're so far. Number 90. I can get it off here. It's on my little ring. This is called On the Fly. And it is a longer necklace. Look at this. So we have feathers and black beads. These are tassels hanging from a silver bar. So this is a long length necklace. Our earrings are the little feathers with a black bead up over top of them. This is the length. So it's starting at just above mid-abdomen, hanging down through waistband level with the 2-inch extension, actually going to go into that lower belly right there. So this one is called On the Fly, and it is in black. This is number 90. Number 91. Canyon Cottage in black. This is the black crackle stone with the white marbling, round pieces with silver frames, and then the black crackle stone earrings. This is the length. So hanging up there at your collar with the 2-inch extension, going to hang down. I think it's going to be just above mid-chest. It's not quite going to make mid-chest, but really, really close. So it's going to depend on who you put it on. So Canyon Cottage in black. Canyon Cottage. This is number 91. I don't know what Instagram just did. The screen flashed and all the comments went away. But we're still here. I never know what Instagram's doing these days. I'm gonna go to number 95 and then we'll go ahead and end the show for today. All right. This one, I'm trying to get off of here. It's really cute. Trying to get it off the ring. See if we can do that. Yeah, it's not cooperating. Why is it not cooperating? Sometimes things get tangled. I hate it when it happens. The necklaces loop around each other. And if I can just figure out how it did it, there we go. I can get it undone. But I have to figure out how it happened. There we go. I'm a magician. All right, this is Placid Pebbles in black. 3 layers of black pebbles and silver pebbles. So the silver pebbles obviously are coated. These are on a thin wire. Our earrings are the black pebbles. This is the length and size. So 2 above the collar, 1 at the collar, with the 2-inch extension, sitting in the upper chest, just above mid-chest. So we have Placid Pebbles, and that is in black. It is number 92. Running out of places to put things. That's a good problem to have, right? Number 93. This is Perennial Powerhouse in rose gold. So we have rose gold settings. We have that kind of pale peach moonstone, little white rhinestones in between in the little center of the flower. Our earrings, little white rhinestones. This is the length. So starting just below the bust, down to waistband level with the 2-inch extension, down into the lower belly. This one is Perennial Powerhouse in rose gold, and it is number 93. All right, 2 more, ladies. 2 more. See what else we've got up here. Take note, in white, these are white pearly beads, and then we have silver polished beads. The earrings, white pearly beads. This is the length. So sitting right down there at the bust with the 2-inch extension right at the middle of the bust. This is Take Note, and it is in white. It is number 94. And last but not least, because we don't have any least here, no least. This one is also kind of a mid-length necklace. This is called Lunar Phases in black metal. So the black metal is like an off black. We have 2 half circles down here, one that's filled in, one that's just an outline. We have the snake chain, and then our earrings are the solid half circles, also in black. It's also slippery because it's a snake chain. I'm kidding. This one hangs just below the bust. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang right here in this upper abdomen area. So just below the bust. This one, I don't know why that tag keeps going away, is Lunar Phases in black. And it is number 95, our last one for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed everything. We'll be back Friday with some new things. Hopefully they get them here in time. They should. So check out the new website. As I mentioned, that is in the chat. If you are not in the chat and you would like the address to the new website, I will post it on my Facebook and Instagram sites in the little profile thingy, so that you will be able to click on it there. We've already got almost 900 items on there, so there's lots to choose from, and there's lots more coming. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, we loaded all the fashion fixes, well, almost all. It's like 90% of our fashion fixes on there. So any that we have in stock, they're pretty much going to be on there. And we're still working hard to get everything on. So we'll be working hard all week, and we'll see you again on Friday. Thanks you all for coming out and supporting us, and have a great night.